Okay, so the chakra system, well, we have over 100 chakras in our bodies, our energetic field, but they represent energy centers. And the seven major chakras, which is the one that we're kind of focusing on today and the most commonly known about, are it's from root to crown, and they basically run along the spine right up to the top of your head. And so the root chakra is located in between the legs. It's pointing down towards the earth. It's actually governed by the earth's energy. And it's the root chakra which governs our sense of connection, our belonging, our ancestral lineage, and our basic survival needs. So everything that we need to survive. And that's why it's connected to family and connection, because, you know, back in the day, we needed our tribe to survive. So everything that's governed kind of by that, even your finances, because we need them for security, financial security, is governed by the root chakra. So an imbalance in that could show up as you having financial insecurities, or perhaps you have anxiety in relationships, all sorts of different things. So I kind of identify that in the book. Sacral chakra is just underneath the navel. It is represented by the color orange. Root is red, for anyone that missed that. And the sacral is governed by our sense of creativity. It's our pleasure center. It's actually the sex chakra, even though root chakra is about reproduction, because that's survival. This is the pleasure of sensuality and of that connection. And it's all about our emotions, and it's governed by the water element, which is, you know, fluid. And this is where we get into our flow. And so to be really balanced in this is when you're able to express yourself creatively or express your emotions easily without harboring, you know, guilt or shame or all those things that could potentially block this energy from fully expressing itself. And then we have the solar plexus, which is just around here in the diaphragm. It's our yellow chakra, and it's governed by the fire element, and it is our power center. So it's our ego. It's our ability to manifest in this material world. It's by believing you're capable, because you can have all the talent in the world, you know this, but if you don't believe in yourself, you're really not going to accomplish that much. So this, when it's imbalanced, it looks like you advocating for yourself. You hold yourself accountable, you make things happen. Whereas if you're imbalanced in this, it could be that you have very low self-esteem, or you're timid and you're afraid to, you know, be seen, or whatever, however it one shows up. And that could be affected by, you know, external circumstances. Perhaps you're bullied, whatever. And then we have the heart space. So the heart space is anahata, and that literally translates to unstruck, which is the power of this chakra. And this is actually governed by the element of air, and it's associated with our lungs, which we breathe in oxygen. And it's the green chakra. We also have the higher heart chakra, which is pink. But the heart chakra is our sense of love, of connection in that like loving essence. It is our ability to forgive, to be compassionate and forgiving, not only to others, but also to ourselves, because in doing so, that strengthens the heart chakra. Because if something happens and it breaks our heart, whether it's a person, whether it's people, whether it's a situation, you know, it's that ability to come from it and understand and forgive, so that we're not harboring that negative charge. And it's the fourth dimension, which helps us transcend into our higher self. Most people are operating in the lower material world. And when we come into here and we can act in alignment with our higher self and engage in all of these things, our sensuality, being grounded from a place of love, that's when we can really self-actualize. And so that's when you come into your higher self. And then we have the throat chakra, which, go figure, it's communication, it's expression, it's truth, authenticity. So not only talking the talk, but walking the walk. And it's blue, like clear blue, clarity, truth, right? Authenticity. So not only talking the talk, but walking the walk. And it's blue, like clear blue, clarity, truth, right? And it's also listening. So the element for this is sound. And sound is actually, or vibration, frequency is actually now being used to treat cancers. It's very powerful. And then we have the third eye, which you can imagine is our imagination, it's our insight, it's our intuition, our inner wisdom, and it is indigo blue. That's why they call them indigo childs. And so if you're open to this, you can receive downloads. You can feel like, oh my gosh, I know this. I don't know why I know it, but that's your intuition. And we all have it. We just have often lost our connection to it. And then we have the crown chakra, which is located at the top of your head where a crown we would be put. And it's actually the soft spot on our head when we're born. And it's where the soul leaves the body. So it's the portal directly connecting us to source. So, and that's purple, like violets, or it's white. There you go.
I love that. I think that was so important because I'm going to share this video in many places and I want everybody to understand.
May have been a little over 2 minutes, but I get passionate.
Beautifully done and a great.
Thank you.
I mean, I know them, but
yeah,
you know, I would love to see us be more, not us, I mean us too, but you know, everyone to be more literate in these subject matters, because I find that one of the ways or one of the blockages or the limitations that, you know, I'm working on kind of just gently unpacking and surfacing is how do we create the literacy that's necessary in order to embody and activate and execute some of these concepts, because a lot of people really are hungry for healing. They're hungry for healing.
Everybody is.
Yeah, I mean, even if they don't know it.
Even the healers, especially the healers.
especially the healers. That's true. Totally true. And it's just sometimes a matter of being able to speak the same language, because it needs to be accessible.
Yeah. That's why I've been like so guided to this book. It's a new thing. Like it's been in me for so long, and I had so many of my own blocks and had to work through my own stuff. And now that it's coming and I'm doing what I'm being guided to do so strongly, it's everything. It's like as you walk the path appears. Yeah. So I'm just using it because I actually can really translate a lot of that wisdom into kind of common dialogue. So that's why I feel that I'm supposed to share this and do it in a way that's relatable to anybody, whether you're into spirituality or you're a hypocrite and you're into science, because, you know, I believe science and spirituality share common ground.
Yeah, for sure.